Well, hi, everybody, and welcome back to the show. Ray Wood here, reporting in live from beautiful 4 Mile Lake in the Kawarthas in Ontario, Canada. And today I'm with, well, we are good mates, actually. I'd love to, I've had him back. I've been on the show before. He's actually been here to the boathouse. Ladies and gentlemen, Brad from Box Brownie. How you going, mate?
I'm fabulous, Ray. How are you, mate? So good to see your face. I wish it was in person at the lake house, but Zoom will have to do.
Well, I did jump on a messenger the other night, and you responded, and then we were texting back and forward. So we just had a lovely chat, and every time I hear your voice, I just get so homesick. So I thought, yeah, let's get on the show because I'm keen to really hear, and I know everybody else is, what Box Brownie are doing. For those of you who don't know about Box Brownie, these guys are the big deal when it comes to enhancing photos, anything to do with photography, presentation. It goes way deeper than that. But latest thing is a big deal, which is a iPhone application that does some amazing stuff. Before we get into that, can you just give us a little bit of background, a little bit of backstory? Because I know you were once a humble photographer wandering around the suburbs of Vegas, and tell us about that.
Yes, sir. So look, I suppose, yeah, I've been a real estate photographer literally my whole life, everyone listening. I first started shooting real estate, like paid jobs, back in the film camera era. So I turned 40 this year, and having literally around 20 years professional experience, if not more now, thank you.
Right.
I'd have more now, I think of it, because I was driving at the time and I was doing jobs. So I was 17, so it's over 20 years. So real estate photography and marketing is all I've ever known.
Yep.
I actually used to work in a real estate office that still exists today, Elite Lifestyle Properties here on the Sunshine Coast.
Right.
We're 1 hour from Brisbane in Queensland. We were selling deep waterfront canal homes, like multi-million-dollar ones back then, let alone now what they're worth. And beachfront property, like pristine beachfront. Like the Sunshine Coast where I live has had a huge growth spurt like anywhere. Feels like school holidays come and never left.
Yeah, I just saw Sunshine Beach at Noosa. Is it Sunshine Beach?
Yes.
Has increased 100% in the last, some phenomenal amount in the last 5 years anyway. It's just gone absolutely nuts. So yeah,
mate, it's crazy. It's a different town
because
now.
It's so beautiful.
Look, it is. Google Sunshine Coast viewers. You'll see plenty of beautiful beaches, and if you ever visit, we've got Steve Irwin's crocodile parks down the road.
Yeah, it's magic. It's magic. So then the transition to Box Brownie, and you partnered up with Mel, who's a bit of a tech guru. And he's in the back room writing code as we speak, probably. And then you've created all these amazing things. One of the big things that made me sit up and take notice, and you guys were almost first across the line with this, was your virtual staging. And I love that. It's just like throwing a couch here. And it looks so real, looks so realistic. And you see people marketing these empty rooms, which are just as cold as Melania Trump's side of the bed. You know, there's nothing going on there. But when you add in the furniture and a painting and a rug on the floor, just looks absolutely stunning. So
help sell the sizzle, mate. You know what I mean? And look, proud to say, Ray, from one Aussie to another, boxbrownie.com, we actually process the most virtual staging in the world. That's a fun fact.
Wow, that is amazing.
First entered the US market, Inman did an editorial on our virtual staging because, yes, we really nailed it. We're the first people to do it at proper scale. I remember the US market, the first Inman, there was a company there selling it for $80 per photo, and we entered the market for $32 a photo back then. It's now $24 because we drop our prices as we scale up because we're the fair guys in the industry. And as we're going to talk about, we're going to talk about our brand new app, Snap on iPhone, and really, really soon, like hopefully next month, it's out on Android. It's a world first, mate, and you can actually do virtual staging on your phone now. No one else is doing it.
Do you want to tell us? Do you want to get into the whole thing? Tell us what's going on.
You already know the answer to that, mate. Let me get the screen ready. Ray, can you see my screen? Okay, mate.
If you're listening to the audio version of this, if you go to the topagentsplaybook.com and you find my interview with Brad, and you'll be able to see everything here that we're doing. So the answer is yes, mate. I can see it.
Lovely, lovely. Well, look, I'll carry on. I can talk underwater, everyone. I love what I do. So passionate about the industry, and I'm so grateful for what the industry has given us in return. I never thought, as a solo photographer my whole life, now having over, clients in 117 countries. We have now paying clients. I now employ 400 staff, just over, in 19 countries. And then behind the scenes, we have over 2,000 editing teams. So we are the largest in the world. Super proud to say that we are still bootstrapped as well. No VC we've taken. So we've, me and Mel, we're hard workers, we're humble guys, and we're just here to put our mark on the industry. And, just the Aussie way, hard work can pay off a lot of the times. And it's been really great for us. So for those that are watching the screen or listening, boxbrownie.com, we are a website. So you go there, we're a portal where you can upload photos either taken by yourself or your professional photographer. We can work on any type of photo. Digital camera used by a pro, you on your phone. We even have some naughty people who send cut and paste images from God knows where, if that makes sense. But we can work on anything. We work on a really speedy turnaround time. So pretty much everything is back overnight, 90% of our products. Virtual staging, we rely on 2 days, a 48-hour turnaround time. It's all CGI, and we'll get into that later on why it's a bit longer. We have no subscriptions. So it's all pay-per-use, a la carte style. Use us whenever you want it. We have unlimited change guarantees. So do you dislike the couch we add in? We can change it. You don't like clouds in your sky? We can change it. The grass isn't green enough? We can change it. All for free. We have real service 24/7, 365 days a week in 4 different languages. English, Spanish, Japanese, and French. We used to have Korean, but we dropped it off at the moment. So that's pretty cool.
Amazing.
And you own the copyright. So the work we do, we just want to give it back to you. And if it's a really cool banger, we might use it out of marketing. That's about it. But you own the copyright, which is so important these days. But what we're here to talk about, Ray, is Snap, Snap, Snap. So right here, right now, it's on the Apple Store. Android, it's coming soon. So keep note. You can still use your Android camera, take single shots, and upload them to the portal. It'll still look great. But Snap, Snap, Snap is going to revolutionize the real estate industry globally.
Wow.
I've been shooting a long time. I just worked out it's probably over 20 years now. I should know. I'm bad with numbers.
Yep.
But I'm good with photos. And when I use this app, Ray, I honestly feel like I'm a kid again playing games and putting the cheat code in there to get all those, to unlock all the levels. Like, it feels like I'm cheating when I use the app. It's so easy.
Yeah.
And the quality is amazing. So if you want, Ray, I love starting off with this. So Sony released a statement back in June the 2nd, 2022. They said then within 3 years, smartphone cameras will kill off the DSLR camera, which is the professional camera your professional uses.
Digital single lens reflex for those that aren't up to speed on their photography.
But that's a pretty bold claim, isn't it, Ray?
It's amazing. Yeah, it's already happened, hasn't it?
I think it's been happening since that date, to be honest. But if you don't know the technologies out there, you don't know.
Crazy.
So
it's crazy.
Really quickly, with our app, I highly recommend a tripod. And that other thing next to it is a smartphone clamp that will hold your phone onto the tripod. We can put those in the show notes, what I recommend. What the app does at the push of a button, and I'm going to show demos later, it brackets team. It does HDR bracketing, and it's that HDR is high dynamic range, which means if you're looking at the screen right now, you push one button and the camera takes multiple photos of the same scene, different lighting ranges, and then our editor mixes them together. So this is what it looks like. Ignore my hand too in the shot if you're watching this webinar. That's a trick when you're shooting into the sun, right? You shaved only the sky, not the house or tree foliage. And at the end of the process, that is what the shot looks like, Ray. That was shot on an iPhone 11, and that cost the user $1.60 to process.
Wow.
We fixed the glass.
Wow.
We touched up the sky. You can see inside the house. You can see the detail there.
The evenness of the light is amazing. And the application, for those of you who are not looking at this and listening in your car or on your walk or whatever, you're inside and you take a photo outside, you're going to have a massive light imbalance. A normal photo is not going to work. Outside's going to look washed out. You can't see it. Could be an amazing view. This does both. Takes an accurate exposure outside, accurate exposure inside, and stitches everything together so you can see everything. Anyway, you're probably about to say that, but that's
look, 100%, mate. And why bracketing is so important, we will get into it, mate. 100%. It's the ability to see outside the windows when you're inside the property. And I've got a really great view on that. What I'm going to do is just play a testimonial really quickly, Ray. He's Australian. So those that aren't from Australia, there might be some terminology you might understand, but you're going to get the idea of what he's saying and how convenient this app is. Obviously, I didn't pay him to say this. He's willing to give his testimonial. And this is exactly what he said. So here we go.
My name's Lucas Scammell from Direct Agents, part of the Direct Collective, and I'm here to talk to you today about Snap, 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 which is a new app that we've been trialling now for a number of weeks. I can't tell you how much of a game changer I believe this app is. Literally, you download it to your phone, you bring it to the property that you're wanting to take the photos of, and you point and shoot. All the settings have been preset for you, so anybody can use this app and take quality photos. The process is you bring the phone to the property, you point and shoot. You can then upload the photos of the property to Brownie for editing, and you can have them back that same day. The turnaround time's that quick. And what I can tell you is the photos are just as good as any professional photographer. I think the biggest game changer for this app is time to market. We've used a lot of photographers, and the good photographers always seem to be used by multiple agents, therefore busy. And sometimes you're working to their schedule to fit in a shoot. And as I said, the biggest game changer I think with this app is time to market. I can sign a Form 6, whether the property be for sale or for rent, and immediately afterwards take some photos that are professional photos and have them back ready to market within 24 hours. So I'm working on my own schedule, and I think for any agent that's going to be appealing to the client when you can say that you can turn around some professional photos and have their property listed within 24 hours. So can't speak highly enough of it, and I would encourage any agent to give it a try, and I think you'll agree with me that it'll be a game changer.
As I wanted to say, I didn't pay him to do this, and look, he says game changer a lot, and I hear that a lot. And I honestly feel, team, this is the biggest game changer. I want to give everyone a free trial of this. If you're listening, get in touch. I'll give you my email at the end. I'm going to give it to you now, brad@boxbrownie.com. Pretty easy. Ray, I'll have them in the show notes. Let's start on our basic edit, team.
Yep.
Excuse me. So we've got 4 edits to show you. The app is super powerful. It uses our top 4 edits, all inclusive. You don't even need a computer to use the app. It's that good. So what you're going to see now is a shot we were speaking about earlier, Ray. Like, here's a single shot. This one's unedited. If it was edited, it's still going to look much the same, because check that window detail. See that white haze you were talking about? So I challenge all the listeners now, check out your real estate photos and let me know if it looks like this. Or if it's, what I'm trying to say is if you can't see outside the windows and it's white, blurry, and kind of fuzzy looking, overexposed, we call it.
Yeah, light imbalance. Yeah.
Photographer's letting you down.
Yep.
You have to shoot multiple exposures or have heavy lighting equipment to get that effect. See how you can see outside the window now, Ray?
That's amazing. That is amazing.
That's a major selling point outside that window. With the bracketing straight off the phone, no flashlights, just a tripod and your phone. You're getting this for $1.60. So I'm going to go through. So we do 17 Photoshop tasks to every photo you send us for $1.60. We'll blue the sky, green the grass. Here we've got the camera reflection without the photographer. That all comes out. $1.60. It's part of the standard process. Or if you're standing there using your Android at the moment, no tripod, you got a bit of the photography reflection in there, we get rid of it. So that's all $1.60 stuff. So pretty basic. Think of image enhancement as your brush over edit to any photo. Every photo you see in newspaper, magazines, online, it's been photoshopped. You're just seeing the end result. So your clients, your real estate clientele should be no different.
Love it.
Any feedback on that one, Ray?
Could you put a woman in the shower there, do you think?
You'd have to be wearing my bikini, mate. So yeah, we might be able to.
Quick question. It's $1.60 per image.
Yes, it
per
is.
image. So yeah, you might have 10, you might have 2, whatever you need. So yeah. Now, what if we wanted to digitally furnish that empty room that we just saw?
We can do it, and I'm putting up to that, mate. I'm saving that.
Are you all right? Okay. Sorry. Shut up, Ray. Righto. Sorry, mate.
No, keep talking, mate. I miss you too much. So day to dusk. This is also known as the twilight effect. So obviously, daytime photography looks
here's
great.
The magic. Here's the magic.
Stunning home. Right, this is a beautiful home. But if you have that photo on your listing, which is the daytime photo to the listeners, or if you have that photo, which is the dusk photography lookalike, it's the day photo with some editing. That shot there, Ray, has been proven by NAR statistics to get you 4 times more clicks. If that's your hero shot for the property portal.
Yep. That's gorgeous.
This one's great too. I love this shot. It's actually one of my mate's old houses. So a shot like this is amazing. Beautiful property. You'll notice the fire pit. You'll notice the pool. You notice the inside. There's actually a dirt bike in the lounge room. If you can see that closely, mate, that's a dirt bike.
Okay. Oh, it is too.
Beautiful bike it is. But, you'll notice here that it looks totally different. The pool lights are on. The fire's lit. We've got a sexy looking sunset. Yeah. And that's going to give you 4 times more clicks than that shot there. And I'm sure you can see why.
Yep. That's amazing.
These are all a $4 edit team. These are back within 24 hours. It's just super cheap, super affordable.
Love it.
Item removal. I love this one, mate. You might have something in the shot that's not really applying to your marketing. Fun fact, Ray, that was my parents' old bedroom in their old house.
That's crazy, isn't it? Look at that.
Yeah. So mum's pretty funky. But look, we can get rid of stuff like that. So if you want to remove 1 or 2 small items straight off your phone, you're looking at a $4 edit.
Yeah.
So, right. If you've got Aunt Betty's furniture and it's the worst house, the best street scenario, like COVID's jacked everything up.
Mm-hmm.
This is all done on the phone, ladies and gentlemen. If you can't see that, this is an old styled home. Nothing wrong with the furniture. It's just quite dated.
Yep.
We can remove everything for $8.
Nice.
That's how it works. So kitchen clutter like this one, this shot here has a whole kitchen just full of clutter on the bench tops. We've got fridge magnets. We've got stuff going on everywhere. Vines growing up the wall, haven't we, Ray?
Crazy.
We'll get rid of everything. You're looking at $8 for that. Super cheap.
Yeah.
And, by using item removal, you're not only cleaning up the photos and showing the house in the best aspect, you're also showing yourself as a clean brand. You know what I mean? It's cleaning up your branding online. So that's a first impression. So it's very, very, very important.
There's no excuse not to be doing this in the interests of great marketing, and to make you the agent look so much better. I mean, you know what happens a lot of the time, Brad, is we're taking photos of properties that are tenanted. Tenants don't give 2 stuffs about how their place looks. There's dirty footy socks hanging off the chandelier, blah blah blah. And those images are awful, but you can totally clean them up here so quickly just with the Snap app. I love it.
Oh, 100%, mate. And, everything, all these edits I've shown you today, they're all back within 24 hours. The average turnaround time on the app for just that image enhancement service, that brush over edit, is 3 hours.
Nice.
So I'm not guaranteeing that, but they'll be back before 24 hours pretty much most of the time. So that's super cool.
That's amazing.
Virtual staging is the hottest product we offer. There's one that's I like better, and it's our renovation product, because that's just it's almost like house porn. What we do, it's like before and afters, and we can renovate a whole property. And we were doing this well before AI did it.
Yep.
And ours will look more realistic right here, right now. AI is not as good yet, but of course it will get awesome over time. But right here, right now, virtual staging. Ours is all real life human editors. There's no AI. And as I said, AI is not good enough yet. There's lots of things AI can't do that we can do. But let me show you the quality. So this is a single shot taken by a Ray White property manager here on the Sunshine Coast. I remember the job. We gave it our brush over edit, which is this one here, which is $1.60. We've lightened, we've brightened, we've contrasted the photo, straightened verticals. We've brought the detail outside the window back, you'll notice a bit more.
Yes.
And
Blue sky.
also out of the sky.
Yep.
Right? It's $1.60. Right now, Ray, what do you think, mate? That's
look at that. Look at that.
Phone.
It's gone like an upmarket Airbnb or something. That's incredible. Love it.
So virtual staging on your phone, it looks amazing. Go to our website, boxbrownie.com. You'll see some examples there. Or if you go to snap.com, you'll see the examples all taken on a smartphone there. So Ray, I promise, and I'm sure you can vouch for us that, you know, the work will never come back looking like this.
No, that's awful.
If you're listening to this team, it's a pixel image with like really bad furniture added. The scale's out, it's skewed. There's white outlines around the models. They don't look realistic. They're not sitting in the right way. There's no natural shadowing from window sources. These are all the things we do in Box Brownie to make your shots look good. We definitely don't put things like ovens in side by side like that. We just want to do a good job. So you'll probably remember this shot from before. It's that beautiful shot showing the outside detail outside. And then Ray, we've chucked some furniture in there as well. Like,
that's amazing. That's amazing. That's stunning.
Phone.
Makes you want to go into the room, doesn't it?
And that's what virtual staging is all about, mate.
Yeah.
Buyers can't visualize like you can as a real estate agent. We're, you know, as a photographer or agents, we're in and out of homes all the time. We're creative. We know what's what. But the average buyer, let's call it 90% maybe, can't visualize. No. And I love this. I actually found this last night for you, Ray. So this one here, obviously you can tell by the picture quality, this is unedited, right? We've got a house of an interior. For those that are listening, we've got one light on, one light off. It's quite dark inside. The windows are drawn, so there's no natural light anywhere. And the camera quality is a bit skewy, a bit how you going.
Yep.
What we've done now is given it our $1.60 edit, clean it up a bit, sharpen it up a little bit. We're then going to remove the furniture, all the lions and giraffes, memorabilia, and then we're going to add some furniture in, mate.
Nice. Look at that. I love it. I love it.
You know, from this all the way to this.
It's such, I don't know. It's such an emotional journey when you're looking at a property, when you're looking at a room, looking at a house, whatever, with real estate. It's and everybody judges. Everybody's judging the listing by the images, right? And enhancing the emotional experience around it is just such an important thing. And I love the way that you guys have done that. So it's the transition is outstanding. And why wouldn't you reach out to Brad and just do a free trial? Because you'll get addicted to using this, and your clients will love it, and it will make you the agent. Like, I'm a marketing guy, so it's all about how it looks and how it works, and it just looks and works so much better when it's enhanced that way. So anyway.
Look, I think every photographer you employ edits their photos.
Yep,
you know,
of course.
Why are you any different as an agent? If you want the best aspect, the best chance at a first impression, honestly, it's all about the editing. Like, shooting it is like a third of the battle, I feel. And I always say the other 2/3, that's the editing. That's my professional opinion.
Yeah.
So right now, Ray, we get asked a lot with virtual staging, how many photos do I do? You know, so I always say to go off this guide. This is once again an NAR statistic of what buyers want to see when viewing properties online.
Right.
This is in regards to rooms. So living room, kitchen, main bedroom, dining room, bathroom, and children's or second bedroom. So they're the 6 main angles people want to see.
Right.
You might plug in an outdoor balcony or patio area on that as well, and mix and match a few things. But between, you know, 2 and 6 photos is honestly plenty for any house to show them stage. You know, you might do 3 rooms, you might do 4, but that's just a little thing for people. Ray, right now, for those that are listening, what we're going to do is we're going to show the viewers watching what it looks like to compare an iPhone 11 versus my old digital camera and the editing outcome of what it is. And Ray's going to give us the conclusion at the end. So this is a home study office. This was done during COVID because we're teaching people, hey, use your phones when you can't get a photographer.
Mm-hmm.
These are unedited, and that's the exact same phone. The exact same angle on my tripod. It's a digital camera. camera, phone, right? So didn't move the tripod, just clicked each device on and off. Here's the edited version of the camera, the DSLR.
Yep.
That's the phone.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
DSLR.
Night and day. Yeah.
Phone. So
Dull.
as you can see,
Yeah.
what's your thoughts, Ray?
Yep.
I won't say anymore. What's your thoughts?
No, it's a better thing all round. I mean, the technology with the iPhone and the latest iPhone that you and I probably have, the way that it works with light, because I take some shots here at the lake that are dark, quite dark, but it picks up. It doesn't need much light to take a great photo, and it's incredible, isn't it? So add on the fact that with the snap, you can do all these send away, rapid turnaround edits. It's a really good look. So
speaking of good looks, that is my phone you're looking at now.
Yep.
I'm gonna show everyone quickly how the app works. So it's that red button right there.
Yep.
Dashboard's open. You hit that red cross to open up a new shoot. What I'm doing now is typing in the property address is the best way to archive your photos.
Yep.
You're going to click that camera icon to activate the camera, and you're going to notice it looks exactly like the iPhone camera does, and the Android will look the same.
Yep.
It opens up a 0.6 wide angle lens instead of 0.5 because 0.5 makes things look a bit big at times.
Yep.
And I'm an OCD photographer and I want things to look ethical. So that's why it opens, but you can zoom in, zoom out. It activates exactly the same as a normal camera. There's no settings to put in. So all you do when you're ready is you press that camera shutter button. There'll be a self timer in a minute. And then it's going to take the photos before your eyes. Like, check that, Ray. See how it's taking the images now? It's taking 7 brackets. 7, that's 7, Brad. Realistically, it's actually taking up to 70 micro brackets. It took my business partner 3 years to hack the camera algorithm in the Apple. So
it's nuts.
Very, very sophisticated technology. Now what we're doing is we're going to edit that one photo. So we're going to click image enhancement, get our beautiful 17 Photoshop tasks applied for that $1.60. This shot was taken around Christmas time. So we're going to remove all the Christmas lights out the front, the rubbish bins, the car even. And all I'm doing now is
giving instructions to the editor. Yep.
Exactly. So I'm typing instructions to the editor right now. It's going to fast forward a bit. Now we have this awesome thing called a markup tool, right? So you can go one step further and literally draw on the photo proof and let us know what we want removed also or either. So you can just do one of each. Like, it's pretty cool. It took us like 300 hours to build that draw tool. It's crazy.
Yep.
Heaps of tech in that. So all I'm doing is crossing it all out. Pretty shortly after that, all you do is review your shot. And then you click submit. And it's going to go to the Box Brownie portal, get edited within a guaranteed turnaround time. And then the delivery is going to get back to your phone and also your Box Brownie website. So
nice.
If you're a Box Brownie user already, ensure that you use the exact same login details on the app and they talk to each other. If you're not a Box Brownie user, go to snap.com, register for the app. And then once you sign up in the app, you'll get a free Box Brownie account. So just talk to each other that way as well.
Perfect.
So
perfect.
Use the same login, everything like that. Ray, that is the before shot on a phone. That's the after shot on the phone. What you're looking at there is actually a $9.60 edit. Sorry, that is the $12 is the Australian price. I do apologize, but Ray, what's your feedback on that for those that are listening?
Oh, you've just added 100K to the property. It just looks awesome. You've taken off the Christmas tree lights around the front, which look really daggy actually. So that's amazing. Yeah.
So that's that team. Everything sounds great. So for those that are watching, please use a tripod and a tripod clamp. Manfrotto is what I use.
You can't do it without a tripod because the unit, your camera, your iPhone has to be sitting there totally stationless.
We can use it without a tripod. There's a single setting mode, and we do have naughty clients who say, Brad, it works. I just do the bracketing and I hold the camera really still.
Well, I didn't know that.
It does work. It does work, but team, every professional uses a tripod.
Yeah.
You're gonna look the part. You are going to get better quality.
Yep.
Sometimes people move a lot. We can't use that bracket, if that makes sense. So you get into the habit. It's a Manfrotto compact action tripod with a hybrid trigger head. So that is my pick of the bunch. Australian and Canadian dollars around $100, so US a bit cheaper. Really quickly, if you're watching this, if you scan that QR code, that is going to give you access to our app. I'll leave that on for a minute. And then really quickly, there is my, right on the screen right now, team, is my personal email address. Not many founders would give that out in the global business, but I'm not like the rest.
There you go. Hey, can you just put it back on the QR code for a sec? I want to take a pic for the show notes. Awesome. There you go. Awesome. Thank you. Mate, that is fabulous.
So Ray, that is snap. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a moment. Anything you want to tell the viewers, please do, and I can get myself ready for a quick artificial intelligence property description. Take us 5 minutes if that works.
Why don't we do that with a little chat GPT action? Because the prompts are so important. So I'm interested to talk about that. But while you're doing that, I do want to say you're a big proponent of telling everybody that it's all, you just feel so lucky and stuff. Mate, you have worked your freckle off for so long. You've traveled the world for, I don't know, was it 4 or 5 years or longer? I don't know how many miles you did. You just worked your butt off. So all power to you. You guys have just created this brilliant business with these amazing products, and you're just such a great friend of the real estate industry and are being recognized as much. So all of your success is very well deserved, my friend. You've worked very, very hard for it.
Thank you, mate. And honestly, to meet people like yourself, Ray, and I'm not, as they say, pissing in your pocket. Like, I'm just so stoked. I've got the coolest mates around the world within the industry, and it's just awesome. I've got friends everywhere. It's just a great feeling.
Well, you're that kind of bloke, but I'm a big fan of that saying. We make our own luck, and just with our attitude and energy, and you're always out to help people. You're such a giver, and so my takeaway on all of this is, just try it. Try what Brad's saying. One thing I will mention, just as an idea, if the time is right at a listing presentation, if I'm going into list a property, why not just take your tripod and camera as well? And maybe, you could, what a great follow-up. You could show your client within 24 hours. What a great way to get back in the door. You could show your client, can I just show you how well this works? I don't know, you're not locked into anything. I'm not looking for any commitment, but let me take a couple of shots here. Bang, bang, bang. And you email them back. That used to be my close. And I'd say, you know what? I want to get some pro shots done. Even if you don't hire me, I'd love you to have them with my compliments, right? And every time they said yes to that, they always hired me, and nobody ever, used me and went with another agent. But what a cool idea. I just thought of that then. I'm sure you've got clients that are already doing it, but just...
Mate, awesome. So viewers, that is 100%. And I'll go one step further. So how about before you even meet the clients, right? Drive out the front of the house.
Oh, now you're talking dirty.
Off 1 or 2 shots. Do a day to dusk edit.
Yeah, beautiful.
You'd be like, how the bloody hell did Ray get photos of my house, professional photos of my house, with all the lights on before I've even met him?
Stunning. Yeah, I love it.
It cost you $4.
Yeah.
And then one step further, you could literally, like right here, right? If you're looking at the screen right now, you could find an old floor plan made with that property. It could have been sold before, right?
Yeah.
Get it redrawn, either color, black and white, even 3D. We're talking between $24, $28 or $32 US.
Yeah.
And you could rock up with some dust photos that look professional and a professional floor plan. It's going to cost you under $30. And I bet you're going to wow your clients even more. And then on the day, you could probably take the photos as well.
Yeah.
But you're already walking in there with something that's going to blow their mind, and no other agent's going to be doing that.
Yeah.
So it was a great sort of tool you've said there, Ray. Here's a couple of examples. But yeah, exactly.
Gorgeous. Look at that. Yeah. That's amazing.
But team, we are here to show you that AI. Ray, you mentioned about prompts before. We're going to talk about that in a minute.
Right.
For those that don't know, this is what our dashboard looks like. All these items over here, these tiles, these are all of our edits. I'm going to click the copywriting edit right now. We have professional humans who write copy, journalists, and we have professional AI.
Love it.
Today, I'm all about choices. Always have been, always will be. I want my clients to choose. You know, everyone loves options, right? You know, the blue pill, the red pill, that sort of thing. Let's go. I don't know. Is this the red pill, or the blue pill?
I've got no idea, but you skipped.
It's probably the purple pill this time. But you're going to notice here. So this is our dashboard, Ray. This is what our AI looks like. I'm pretty sure you haven't seen ours yet, so you're learning something at the same time. Look over to the left.
Yep.
Bronze, silver, gold packages, right?
Right.
We as a company, Box Brownie, will give you 10 free AI descriptions, even if you haven't spent any money with us.
Nice.
No credit card needed, no nothing. Just got to validate your email. That's really it.
Wow.
Silver packages, if you spend $16 in the last 3 months, we'll give you 20 of these a month. $16 in the last 3 months. And then if you're a gold standard, that's $400 US or more a month on the in the past 3 months. It's only like $100-something a month.
Yep.
You get 30 of these complimentary. So Ray, we're going to do one right here, right now. I thought let's do the lake house because obviously I've been there.
Okay.
We can do it if that's okay. We don't have to do the proper street name. You know what I mean? Obviously, we don't want everyone knowing where you live.
Right.
But you know, give me a street number and a street name, and then we'll in the description we can just pretend it's the or whatever. We've got a property we can do, whatever that looks like. I'll let you be the man here.
Number 10, Lakeshore Drive, Burnt River, Burnt, new word river, Ontario.
How do I spell that?
Ontario.
Yeah.
Postcode is K0M1K0.
Wicked. We're in Canada.
In Canada. Yep.
How many bedrooms, mate?
3.
So all I'm doing is just clicking all the options, team. If you're listening to this, we have a full dashboard. You just click, add the data. Bathrooms?
2.
Parking spaces. I know you got
there's about 12. You can park anywhere you want in the backyard. So whatever you want to say.
I'm going to call this a house.
House, yep.
Your land size?
It's well, the boathouse itself is tiny, so it's I don't know.
I would say more the block of land size that would be.
Okay. In square meters, it would be I've converted back to metric here. Yeah, go square feet. Go 7,500.
Okay, beautiful. Who's going to buy this property, mate? It can be multiple people.
I would say it would be somebody who wants to live on the lake. Okay, professional couple, retiree, Airbnb investor, like a short-term rental investor or whatever you'd call them. Yep, short-term rental. Renovator, somebody might want to renovate the property. Somebody who loves water. I don't know. It's only so many characters. Right? Yep.
So now how AI works, Ray, and you will back me on this. The more you feed it, the better it becomes. So I always say give all the features on the property itself, and then you have to give the lifestyle features like e.g. there's a shopping mall 5 minutes down the road. You can walk to cafes and restaurants. You know, you're living on the lake, all that sort of stuff. So give me a bit of info, fairly slow, so I can catch up with something, and then we'll go from there. This is pretty much it.
Private, luxury, waterfront, lake house, and cottage.
Cottage has its, what do you call it? You call it a boat garage? What's the word for the cottage? You can just drive straight in a boat, can't you?
Oh, yeah.
That's not my dream, Ray, by the way. Love it.
It's a boathouse. It has its own boathouse. And you'd say 4 seasons, which means you can occupy it summer, autumn, winter, spring. Beautiful lake, fishing, water skiing, fabulous community. You want to say community environment or community? It's a fabulous community. 10 minutes from the village, and 2 hours from Toronto.
To village, where shops, supermarket, cafes,
and liquor store.
Love it, mate.
A QOUR store. Yeah, there we go. And Brad, can I tell you something weird while you're doing that? Our little shop, it's actually called Cobaconk, but it's just got its 3rd marijuana shop. Isn't that weird? Like, it's a population of about 500 people. It's got its 3rd pot shop, because pot's legal here in Canada. It's crazy.
Well, it's legal here in Australia too, right?
Is it? I didn't know that.
You call up a doctor, you can get a prescription, and they post it to you, mate.
Is that right?
We don't have dispensaries like you do in. I'm not lying.
Right. Okay. Have you got to have a medical condition?
You do.
Right,
You have to have a medical condition. You pretty much got to pass a test over a call. And what I don't like, mate, is they can just post it straight to your address. So realistically, kids could probably go to the letterbox and get it. You don't have to sign for us. That's what I don't like. I think they've been so stringent, but they're quite slack there. But it's now legal here, mate.
That's crazy. Amazing.
Well, the government can make so much money, right?
Yeah, so that's true. That's why they're doing it, because they're missing out on the taxes.
Okay. We've got some pretty good stuff here, mate. So would you say open plan living for the home?
Yep.
We're going to say renovated kitchen and bathrooms. Can I say that?
Yep. Lovingly restored.
Oh, mate. Love it. That's even better. Lovingly.
GTP Ray. Lovingly restored. Yep.
Restored kitchen and bathrooms.
Yep.
Open plan living. Anything else? What are the cool features of the property, mate? We'll say
exposed beams. Air conditioned, open fireplace.
Yep.
Pretty much it, I reckon.
I'd say beautiful,
it's a stunning lake.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I'd say beautiful lake that can be used all year round, which it can be.
Yep.
So water skiing and fishing in summer.
Yep.
Snowmobiling.
Huge.
All right. And what else can you do in winter?
Skating. You can go skating. You can go snowshoeing, trekking, ice fishing.
Oh, okay. Now we're talking. So see what we're doing here, viewers. Yep. We're loading it up. Ice skating winter, snowmobiling, ice fishing, and ice skating winter. I'll just sort of call it that for now.
Love it.
Ray, I'm pretty happy with that. Large size block right on the waterfront, because it is. So far, team, we've got open plan living, lovingly restored kitchen and bathrooms, large size block right on the waterfront, air conditioned with open fireplace, exposed beams inside the property. Are they wooden beams?
Yes, exposed timber beams, wooden beams. Yep.
I've got timber. Great, thank you. Private luxury waterfront lake house and cottage. Cottage has its own boathouse underneath. 4 seasons, you can rent it out. Beautiful lake that can be used all year round. Water skiing and fishing in summer. Snowmobiling, ice fishing, and ice skating in winter. Fabulous community environment. 10 minutes drive from village, where shops, supermarket, cafes, restaurant, and liquor store. Very important. Yep. And it's 2 hours from Toronto. Is there, lastly, any schools or public transport nearby, mate?
No.
Okay, cool. So what we're going to do now, we've got the option 150 words, 200, 250. I'm just going to go 150 words so I don't bore from the details. It is started. So put your timers on right now. It'll be back in 60 seconds, like the movie Gone in 60 Seconds. I call this back in 60 seconds. It'll be back in a moment. So really quickly, Ray.
Yep.
Prompts. Tell everyone about prompts. How does prompts work with AI?
Okay, well, garbage in, garbage out. You gotta tell it exactly what you want. It's going to go in and find that. What's that? That's like 20 seconds. So yeah, you got to tell it exactly what you want. Look at this. Nestled on the picturesque shores of Burnt River, 10 Lakeshore Drive offers a splendid opportunity for a discerning professional couple, astute retiree, savvy short-term rental investor, or renovator with an eye for potential. This charming house features 3 cozy bedrooms, 2 beautifully restored bathrooms, and boasts an enviable 7,500 square foot of land, presenting an idyllic lakefront lifestyle, etc. Then there's 3 more flowing, glowing paragraphs. Gorgeous. Look at that.
As you'll see, Ray, every keyword we put in there has been great. The way we've done, so we actually use ChatGPT developer version 4. So unless you're an IT coder or unless you're paying for ChatGPT and know about prompts and how to use it, it's not going to be as good as this.
No.
Totally free. I think ChatGPT, from what I've heard, it's not as good at the moment. And this is just using their engine. We've done all the heavy lifting for you, Ray.
Yep.
It's just the easy button, right, as you can see. So that's a couple of tricks I had to share with yourself and all the listeners. Back over to you, Ray.
Mate, that's fabulous. I think it's just such an awesome thing. People should just check it out. You've got so many options. It's like it's really a one-stop marketing shop for everything that you need to promote your property, and there's so many. I mean, we've covered a lot of ideas today. I didn't come into this interview thinking of half of these things but I never have to worry with you because we always work it out as it goes along. So yeah.
Everything's better on the fly, mate. You know what I mean?
It is. Well, I used to prepare for these interviews, and I'd never use half the questions anyway because we'd go off on a. I just tell them go off on a tangent on something. I just tell my guests it's a little bit of it's a rambling river, and it always seems to work out. So, mate, that's awesome.
That's what I got.
I thought of you the other day. I watched this lovely series on telly, Boy Swallows Universe. Have you seen it? Filmed in Brisbane. Check it out. It's awesome.
Okay,
it's awesome. Yeah. It's very Australian, but it's superb acting and stuff. Boy Swallows Universe. I think that's what it's called. Bradley, thank you so much, mate. Brad Filliponi, everybody, big round of applause. Thank you so much. What a fabulous presentation, and always good to see you, bro. And let's find another topic so we can have another catch up real soon.
Would love to. I'll just get busy making some more tech, mate. And any excuse to catch up, I'm always keen, mate.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Here in Australia, like we did in Noosa, or me coming over to see you, I'm always keen to hang out, mate. So
All right. Let's make it happen. I'll talk to you shortly.
Take care, my friend. And
thanks
everyone for listening.
Thank you, Brad.